Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Great Ace Attorney. I'm Karen Marcus.
And I'm Cody.
Oh my god, we spent like 30 minutes talking about nothing.
We have to record for an hour, and then it's going to be like past midnight.
I swear to God, we were talking about nothing.
I swear, guys.
Swear.
Anyway, we're investigating Shamspear's home, because he's an absolute dent head.
Okay, we looked at that. Oh, we gotta look back at the table again.
Of course we do. The ill-fated teacups from which the two men drank on the ill-fated night.
During their heated literary debate, yes?
Who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? Sounds like it was quite a discussion.
Why are you so far away?
Am I? I'm in the same position I always sit in. But I was gonna say, like, Romeo is a male, and...
Yeah, but apparently Juliet won.
I guess so.
You don't remember that in court? Juliet won?
I think you're right.
Now that I think of it, I'm sure that the two lovers in the play ended their lives with poison.
No. You're a fool.
Wow, the darkness in her eyes just kind of washed over her, huh?
That's fiction, Miss Susato. Let's hope it stays that way.
Alright, so... What else? What in this room changed?
Check the wall.
Oh yeah,
Yep,
I gotta check
window.
the wall, and then I gotta check the
box.
meter. Gregson's here.
Gregson's changed.
He used to be a different man.
He was such a quiet man.
I don't think anyone else gets that joke.
No, probably not. It's the thing about how, like, every time some dude has, like, is just a nice quiet guy and he has, like, an absolute loudmouth bitch wife.
And then everyone always says, he was such a quiet man, and then he goes around and, like, murders his wife.
Yeah, he, like, goes on a rampage and kills his wife, and then they interview the neighbors, and they're like, I just can't believe John would do that. He was such a quiet man. You know, he's so quiet.
It's like, and everyone fucking says it, too. For every guy who's killed his wife, they always say, he was such a quiet man.
Yeah, it's always that's what's gonna happen with Will Smith.
Don't say that. They're apparently separated. Right?
I don't.
They claim that.
Allegedly.
God, there's something in my throat.
I haven't heard anything about the whole Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith situation.
Well, they said that they're separated, and they've been separated for years, and I don't know what else. Are they living separately? I'm probably never gonna know. But he was such a quiet man.
I mean, he has a huge house, though.
With her in it.
Like, his house is so big, he has to take a fucking golf cart to get from one side to the other. So they could just live in the house and just not speak to each other for like a week.
She has the left wing.
She might, dude. But it's gonna end with him killing her.
Oh man. So it turns out that Mr. Shamspear wasn't eating the soap after all.
Maybe he's dyslexic and he thought it was soup. That's right. The mystery of why he had it on a plate whilst holding a fork in his hand is solved.
That is some complex dyslexia if it's also making you hallucinate different objects because they're spelled so close to each other.
Well, you know, it's the whole Satan Santa thing.
What?
What's up?
They're scared of Christmas. They see Christmas as like that Futurama episode.
Well, with Santa who just thinks everyone's on the naughty list?
Yeah! That's Christmas for them, and everyone else is having a good time.
And they're just like, they got a shotgun aimed at their chimney.
Come down, you son of a bitch. I dare you.
Let's go, motherfucker.
Yes. To praise his... Wait.
Prize.
To prize his latest ice coin out of its mold. Sorry. I'm gone. And in the process, he accidentally broke the bar of soap in two.
In twain.
In twain.
It certainly was hard to imagine, let alone deduce.
Sorry.
Oi, you better not be deducing on the floor over there.
I look at him directly in the eyes and just take a bite out of the soap.
The sun never shines in this room, thanks to that depressing bricked-up window. Oi!
Oi.
You better not be getting bricked up over there.
Yeah, with enough determination, you can always remove the bricks to set some soaps outside, can't you?
Didn't they say the window tax isn't a thing anymore?
It's not a thing, but it would cost more to remove the bricks.
I guess so. Fair enough. That sounds like a very wise life lesson, Miss Susato.
only if you plan to follow a life of crime, Mr. Naruhodo.
You don't know what I'm into.
Yes, I do.
I'm a criminal. If you ran out of change, you wouldn't even have any light, let alone heat. For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh.
That's true. Oh my god, do I actually just have to talk to Gregson? Did I not do that?
Look on the other side of the room, because there was also that wine bottle, which I don't think is anything.
I don't think it's anything.
I don't want to talk to Gregson.
There's an invisible clue in this room, and I can't wait for you to see it, because it looks like something else, and I don't know if the developer saw it.
Oh no.
I don't know if we're gonna get to it yet. Like, I don't know if we'll get to it in this session, but man, I can't wait for you to see it.
It's one of those split-second things where, like, a fly buzzes past the window or some shit.
Oh, no, it's gonna be, like, a picture that we take and bring to court, so...
Oh, God.
That's true, but if you think about it, even the wealthy would find themselves freezing if they ran out of small change.
Yeah, but then they can just have their butlers, like, fucking rub their bodies. London's winters can be very harsh for the forgetful, too, then. Frankly, I'm starting to wonder if Susato-san and I are going to make it to spring.
That's true. We don't even have a meter at Baker Street, let alone a gas stove.
You guys have a fireplace, though. What's wrong?
I'm worried about something.
What?
I'll worry about it later.
What?
I don't want to talk about it on the thing.
God, fine. Look how dark the stain on the floor is underneath the meter there.
Yes, from all the water dripping out after the ice coins melted, as you established in court this morning.
It's a very large and obvious stain, isn't it? Mr. Shamspear... Oh, it's you.
Mr. Shamspear must have used an awful lot of ice coins, I suppose.
It was an ingenious idea, I'll give him that.
It's not that big of a stain.
Also, like, again, he easily could have put something under it to catch the water.
But he didn't.
Wait, okay.
What?
I was gonna say check the other side of the room.
No.
Like, he has a pot, he has a kettle right there.
No, he doesn't.
Right next to it.
No, he doesn't. Shut up. Dipshit.
Fucking idiot.
Are you looking for new clues, Inspector?
On Lord Van Zake's orders, yeah. Don't come back till you've got something for me, he says.
Spits at her.
Spits up a glob of fucking fish and chips. I ate a little bit of newspaper with that one.
Like a fucking owl pellet.
His breath must smell so bad.
Oh dear, poor you.
Yeah, poor me. Because we've already searched every blatant nook and cranny of this place. I don't know what he expects, to be honest. Thank goodness for warm chips is all I can say. That sustain my immortal life.
Well, at least he's honest.
You think the complete and utter lack of a neck is going to stop me? Okay, maybe there's nothing here that we can find? Oh no, Mr. Sato. They've hit the Pentagon.
With what?
And also, what's the Pentagon?
Oh well, I don't think there's anything here.
Yeah, maybe we have to come back. What all else is there then?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's go visit Miss Green.
Ugh.
Don't you ugh me?
Ugh.
Ah, a rat!
So you're eating the rat. Man, they really just disrespected her with that little fucking statue thing. Why'd you have to bring that out here?
What do you suppose is happening? It sounds like some sort of disturbance.
Yes, I hear angry voices.
You're an angry voice.
And they also sound like angry beavers. Hey, would you look at that? Be not angry, ample lady. Verily, thou art mistaken.
Punches him in the dick. She's dick height, man. She can do it.
I mean, she is. She's also very rotund.
Mistaken my foot? You were looking at my painting. Oh yeah, artists hate it when you look at their like sketches.
Just use rollout.
What?
It gets stronger each turn.
Shut up.
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen.
Okay.
'Twas foul indeed, the poison that moustached villain gaveth me. Forgive me, lady.
I wish that you died from that poison.
Okay, bitch.
Jesus Christ, woman.
God of mercy, ample lady, but thou seest I have vigor still. Behold my sham spear dance.
Okay.
It's a dab.
This looks rather ominous, doesn't it?
I don't know that ominous is the word that I would choose.
Oh no!
Oh God, we've been spotted. Ah, lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence riseth the sun. How now, brown cow?
Just hits us with a staff. What are you doing here, Mr. Shamspear?
Can you not see I am harassing this fat bitch?
She's not people like us.
So I can do this. And he starts like poking her with her stick. Ha 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 ha.
You see, fat people are below different ethnicity people.
Watch this! Tosses a sandwich at her feet.
Dance, peasant, dance for food.
But also, don't eat that sandwich. It's my food for the month.
You get a pickle.
I don't like the pickles. Mary, I do believe I am returned unto another ward.
He was looking. That's what he was doing. Looking at my terrible work.
Eastern fellow, so darkly clad. Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee.
Oh, well, thank you.
Grabs, he like grabs you. Oh, fuck. But that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it?
Oh, he dropped the accent, I think.
I mean, I think so.
Shit.
That doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow,
Oh, God.
does it?
He just hits me with that.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Whoa! Oh, my God.
He's gonna, like, let go of the cane. It's gonna spring back into shape, isn't it? Oh, no, he's actually just built like that.
Not so much of a twink now, huh?
Unfortunately for you, I'm 1980s gay.
The equivalent of strong fat, which this bitch isn't.
I hope you weren't hoping for a 2020s gay. Anon exunt.
What? What'd you say to me?
What'd you call me?
A slur? It's a slur, I bet. That's all I've ever gotten here.
No, fuck, you faded out of existence. We're fine.
Mr. Shamster might technically be the victim in this case, but there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down.
You're just gonna let an innocent man go to jail for the victimless crime of tax evasion.
Yeah. Is it tax evasion? It doesn't seem like tax evasion. It's more of like pay dodging.
Rent dodging, I guess.
It's not rent dodging. He's paying his rent. He's not paying electricity.
I don't know.
Electricity is a separate thing. You know that.
Bill jumping?
It's pay dodging.
Pay dodging. Okay, fine.
I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful person.
You are. Miss Green, is everything alright?
Oh, you can read that with your glasses off?
I just guessed. Was I right?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what it
thank
says.
God. I saw the shapes and I was like, alright, well, there's like a 50-50 chance. There's
Yes.
a non-zero chance I got this.
I mean, don't worry about me.
Okay.
I just leave. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now.
No, I see. I really want her to do the same thing that Miss Gyaradev did in the first game.
What?
Where she like pats her cheek
Oh, she
and you
won't.
see her whole face jiggle.
She won't. This game was made like 2 years after the first one, so it's a little stiff,
Aw.
right?
Yeah.
Because I think you've noticed it too, that there's not as much fun shit.
Yeah, I really thought he was gonna like let go of the cane and it was just gonna fucking boing back into place.
Unfortunately, this is like late 1800s, so I really doubt anything like that existed. Oh, you're gonna look it up now?
Where's my phone? I want to know when rubber was invented.
Rubber.
Yeah, like that would be the most apropos thing, right?
Yes. We're delighted that you'll soon be well enough to go home, Miss Green. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it.
1839.
Oh, so he would.
Yeah, he'd have access to, like, rubber.
That's pretty late. It's pretty late in, like, human evolution.
I mean, technically we had access to it, but we didn't have it in the capacity that we use it today. Because it was technically discovered in, like, 1660 BC.
I know, but you know what I mean. That,
Yeah.
like, it's like how we had, what was it, fireworks a lot longer than a good cup of coffee.
Yeah. Humanity, baby. Inventing explosions.
There's something in my eye. I can't do anything. What are we doing?
I don't know. We can talk to her. Figure out what she's
Rat.
whining about.
Rat. Okay, what's wrong? What's wrong, bitch?
So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green?
I am. Thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they?
You were stabbed.
Even people like me.
You were stabbed. It's not always something you really recover from.
Well, people do.
Especially at this time frame.
She's.
I don't think penicillin's been invented yet.
Well, look at the clothes she's wearing, and like the fact that only like I think it didn't even have the tip. Okay, don't. It's like, remember, like the tip was broken off into Mr. Garadev's pipe, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
So she was hit with a broken blade in the back.
Surprised she can walk.
I'm surprised she was in a coma for 3 days.
Well, yes, it really was an ordeal, wasn't it? She might have just hit her head on the way down.
It was her body weight that took her down.
I mean, you hit your head just the right way.
She's crumpled in the street. Like that blade really did a fucking number on her.
I don't know, maybe there was a rock.
She's like Family Guy folded in the street.
Because we saw that she was moved, so maybe she hit a rock or a curb or something.
I guess. Yeah, that one guy, the one Rolly, who also just had a gun in court, moved her. So I guess we can't really trust that she looked the same.
That is fucking wife.
I don't know. The wife did most of the talking.
I mean, she did, but that's just because Rolly wasn't exactly conscious.
On 2 hours of sleep per week, baby.
Rolly was really on that same mindset that I am when we record these things sometimes. Where I'm just drifting in and out of consciousness. I'm awake now.
As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow one evening, minding my own business.
I'm just trying to see how much time we're at. Should be like 20 minutes-ish.
But I don't know. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already.
Would have been really helpful if you had woken up a little sooner.
I needed you in court. Or maybe she just didn't see it. Like, she didn't see who did it either.
I mean, I guess so. Her testimony wouldn't have made a huge difference.
Although she could have brought up that she saw the book.
Yeah, that's true.
She bent over to pick up a book and then everything went black.
Which would lend credence to the idea of shit being thrown out the window.
Yeah. What a terrible week it's been for you. Oh no. I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly.
I mean, if I got stabbed and lived, then I'd look back on that as a good memory, because it's like I lived.
Really?
I got shot at once, and they missed me, and I look back on that, and I'm like, yeah, good for me.
Who shot you?
Yeah, some neighbors, I don't know why.
Anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged.
I think they thought I was stealing their goats.
Okay.
I was stealing their goats. Oh yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time when you're obviously busy. I mean, is she? She's kind of just sitting there forlornly. Like our cat. You can look at her clipboard. I don't think that'll really give you any information though. No, this looks like the patient's treatment notes. Let's see. Do not feed. Well.
Why?
Well, she might be on some medications. What is this place, a zoo?
What medications do you need to be taking in order for a stab wound that require you not to eat?
I don't know, man. This is a fucking made-up, goofy land.
You know, I seem to remember seeing an almost identical sign in our local park.
For the pigeons, yes. This is a person.
Oh, she is?
Poor woman. Hope she hasn't read this. I would think her ego could take the blow.
Anyway, I guess that's it. Let's get out of here.
Go back to Shamspier's place.
I don't gonna go back to the Shamsu's plates.
Because, like, maybe now he's, like, over there.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe.
You think he's here? He stopped.
Maybe he... Nope, I guess
Nope,
not.
there's no changes. Okay, let's visit somewhere else. Something has to be different. Maybe we could look at Briar Road.
I don't imagine Sholmes has much input, does he?
Who knows, man? Who knows what fucking Sholmes at this point? Let's see.
He's tisming out. I don't think the Gyarados room could do anything. Did we already visit the Joe?
Yeah, but I'm trying to see if he's back.
See, normally that only pops up when there's something important.
Yeah, but we haven't been here before, so this is new to us.
I guess so.
Mr. Gyarados appears to be out. Fuck!
Oh well. I suppose we'll just have to come back again later.
Alright, I guess so.
Briar Road is next.
Yeah, things are... Even when they're a little less aware, English rooms are so splendidly colored. Thank you. Thank you for the input, Chisato.
I did my best.
What?
Nothing. There's something on the windowsill.
I know, that's the soap, I think. Or is that a lunchbox?
I think it's the soap.
Well, either way, we already looked at it.
Okay,
There's the bike, but I don't think that bike's gonna help us. Snowman.
Bumblefucker ain't here.
Okay, I don't think there's anything here.
The guy who's somehow only 28.
Yeah, I think there's nothing here.
I think we might have to go deal with
Cashier,
Sholmes.
Okay, we'll go to Sholmes. Fine, we'll talk to him. Jesus Christ. Oh, Runo and Susie, hurry! Hooray! You're back. Fuck! 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 Hello, Iris. You're in fine spirits as always, I see. I am. And you look as immaculately present as ever, Susie. Oh, you flatter me.
You have no idea the amount of perverts I'm having to deal with wearing this outfit.
It's crazy. Well, you couldn't have come at a better time. I just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups. You didn't know they were coming back. Did you just make this?
Maybe she did, dude.
Did you make a whole pot for yourself?
Maybe she did, dude.
Is Sholmes here? Does Sholmes just guzzle tea?
He might. Sholmes strikes me as the person who would do
Imagine
that.
when he goes into that state of focus, he just doesn't think about how much tea he's actually drinking, so she's constantly refilling his cup, and he has an infinite supply of tea.
He just takes the whole pot and drinks out of it.
He goes to grab the cup, but then grabs the pot and just chugs it from the fucking...
It's like in Futurama when Fry drank 300 cups of coffee and then just ascended to godhood.
I could see Sholmes doing that, but it would more be him twitching on the floor.
He would see himself doing a bunch of like cool shit, and then it would pan to reality, and he's just on the floor twitching.
Frothing tea bubbles. Oh dear.
Oh, it seems like Sholmes is on another episode.
On the verge of a breakthrough, I see.
I'll go get the opium.
Shoot, what's the thing that helps you get back from overdosing? That Narcan?
Oh, yeah. My nifty new invention, Narcan.
Sniff this! Smell my finger!
Iris, you're 10.
She's 10, and is also a master inventor, so...
Really? Thanks, Iris. But actually... What is that foul smell? Oh,
he's just dead in the corner.
Is that a scale?
Where?
In between those, like, the shelf with the plates
Where?
and that white shelf.
Where?
Underneath the rack of bottles.
Rack of bottles.
That, like, blue thing. That's a scale,
Oh,
right?
yeah, that's a scale.
Okay.
And people use that for coffee and tea.
Okay.
It's not weird. You're weird.
Aha! The Wanderers return at last. What on earth have the pet of you been?
We've been in court.
Never heard of such a thing.
What the hell is that?
Next thing you know, you're gonna tell me taxes are real. Oh, for Mr. Mustache's case. That was today, wasn't it?
I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes.
Yes, but you see, I don't deem anything you say to be important.
Woman.
I'm sure you think you did.
You think?
That's what he said.
What the fuck?
Well, we can laugh about it now.
Man, Shelms can be a jackass sometimes.
He's such a dick, dude. So tell me, how did the trial go?
Reasonably well so far. We managed to escape without a guilty verdict, at least.
Starts blowing bubbles.
I can see him doing that.
Really? I would have liked to see it.
A character like him definitely would have fucking bubbles in his pipe because he doesn't smoke.
100%. I'll also admit that his, like, animation for holding the pipe does kind of work with that pipe. Because that is one of the ways you can hold a Chinese pipe.
A fucking delicate-ass motherfucker holding his stick pipe like that.
Yeah, I think that's, like, one of the ways you can hold a pipe.
He's got, like, one of those dainty cigarette holders.
That's functionally what that is.
I know! That's like... I think I mentioned that I thought he was holding one of those before because of the way his hand was.
And I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long.
Did death come by?
No, talking about Van Zeeks.
No. I like to imagine he, like, asphyxiated himself.
Outside the door, you just hear knocking. He's like, Sholmes, come on, dude. You've been huffing lead paint for the past 3 hours.
You can't catch me, bastard!
Pocket sand!
The closed door, and then he jumps out a window, which airs out his room, and also lets Iris find him.
It's just him twitching on the floor, foaming again.
Narcan!
I'm sure Narcan's an injection. No, it isn't.
No, it's like isn't it like a thing they smell? You like bring a bit of it up to their nose and then they go like...
No, that's smelling salts.
Are you sure?
Narcan is like an aerosol thing, but... no, it's an injection. Fuck, am I fucked up? I might be confused.
Yeah, here, you take this, I'll look it up.
Is Lord Van Zeeks an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes? Naturally! There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruhodo. Can you say the same? Idiot. Not quite what I asked, but still.
Mr. Sholmes! Whatever is that odor? I said it fancy with a U.
Yes, what is it? It's faint, but absolutely awful. Ah, indeed. That is the scent of victory, my dear fellows.
Oh my god, I can't find how this...
Victory in science. Just look up how is Narcan administered.
Fuck, okay. Come on! Oh dear. I can't do anything if you keep bothering me.
Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? There it is. Okay, we have to actually be making progress at this point.
We're making progress. Hang on. Okay, and gently insert the tip of the nozzle into one nostril using your finger. Okay, so it's basically like you just spritz it into their nose.
Okay. I must be thinking of something else then.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were talking about being injected with Narcan.
Well, I'm not a doctor, damn it.
And it's like, yeah, they just like put it into your nose and then they go like... Because I've seen people wake up from it and it's like very violent.
Oh yeah, dude. Because it's like a massive dose of a bunch of shit in your body. It's not supposed to be there, but also drugs aren't supposed to be in your body.
Anyway, foul smell, what is it? We're going to talk about what's his
Van
name?
Zeeks.
Yeah, that guy. My brain's not working.
So, what is that incredibly foul smell? Ah, well, most probably this, I would say.
I shitted and farted.
And I'm not sure why it's blue.
What is that?
My dear fellow, it is, of course, my latest invention. A bottle of strychnine. I filled the room with it.
You have 5 seconds.
A chemical test that can identify whether or not the tea is genuine at the drop of some tea.
Oh my!
Oh yes. There are some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets.
Oh my god, he's trying to figure out vendors who sell fake tea. Because, like, I know what that is. They talk about it all the time on some tea channels that I'm subscribed to, about bad tea, which is just powderized tea in bags.
Gross.
It's not gross. It's like the Lipton tea that we get. That's just what that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's bad tea.
I drink a lot of that stuff.
Yeah. Because it's like, that's not actually the tea that you're drinking. It's just some, like, combination of leaves that just so happen to make that same flavor.
Well, I am thinking about ordering tea from a company just so I can try out different types of tea.
I have my own loose leaf, so it's good. Anyway.
They regularly sell what purports to be high-quality tea, but it is in fact merely dyed leaves of drab flavor. Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior. So, when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris!
Slaps her.
I summon thee as my 10th level spellcaster.
My stand! At the ready, Hurley.
Aims like a big fucking bazooka at it.
Catch!
Let us add a drop of my chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what happens?
Turns to sludge.
It does.
It turned completely black. And what a foul odor it's giving off.
Is this going to be important?
Sure.
Indeed. The blacker the tea becomes and the more foul the odor, the better the tea is.
I mean, it might be important because, you know, this whole case is surrounded by a poisoned cup of tea.
I guess so.
I don't know.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. Yeah, you read that.
It would appear that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling.
That's very ingenious?
I'll read Ryunosuke.
Okay.
That's very ingenious. What do you do with that black liquid now?
Chug it! Chug it, do it!
Go!
No, you have to know now because, like, if you just invented this, is the thing that you made drinkable?
You gotta find out, man.
Because you need to put a warning label on it if it's not.
So much of science is just putting shit in your mouth and seeing what happens.
Oh, look at this man. He does that all the fucking time.
Oh, absolutely.
He puts so many things in his mouth.
He's like a fucking toddler.
And Iris is the adult in this situation.
God, they're fucked.
But how old was Iris again?
She's like 10.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's 10, yeah.
Yeah.
And Sholmes is 34. Oh, man. I hate being the adult.
I'm gonna grow up with severe issues.
Well, yeah, when she finds out her dad's dead.
That and a multitude of other things.
I don't know. She's pretty successful. Anyway, yeah, did you...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why dispose of it naturally? Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you? Come on.
There does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes.
Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam.
Okay, but do you know that this is actually working? What if it just turns all tea into sludge?
That's why it's a test. Idiot.
But you would need to... I don't know, I'm trying to, like, logic this out. He's obviously on autism right now.
He's made a decision. Right. The point is, we are entering a new era of science. In the world of criminal investigation also.
Does it respond only to tea? What if I put it in water? What if it just reacts to water?
Probably reacts with the chemicals in the tea, like the tannins and shit.
What if I put it in milk? What happens?
Is it actual milk? Or is it some of that fucking nut milk?
We got some semen in this cup! I know. That's my joke. It's just like, I knew it. The vendors were giving me whale semen instead of milk.
I knew it from the first sip. You never forget that taste. There's a lot of stuff wrong with what you just said, Sholmes. There's a lot of holes in that story.
Sholmes, do you need a hug? You know what? Actually, don't touch me. Yes, forensic science. Oh, these are exciting times.
I regularly engage in the scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work.
I really want to know what it does in other liquids.
I'm gonna assume it only reacts to, like, the chemicals in tea.
Put it in orange juice. Let's see what happens.
Make Sunny D.
Make Sunny D.
Stuff that legally...
It makes the orange juice less quality. It turns it into, like, a... Oh my god. what did they have to call it? There's a specific word they have to call it when it's not actually orange juice.
Sunny D.
No, it was like, I don't know if it was like orange concentrate or orange substitute.
Oh, it's probably orange substitute.
I don't know. Like, it just turns it into that instead of it being real orange juice.
Because I gotta be honest, man, Sunny D, I don't know that stuff is safe to drink.
I like the tangy.
Okay.
I can't drink the normal one.
I like when it makes my throat swell up.
Tomatoes are spicy.
And then you get me started on ketchup.
Peanut butter is so good, especially when it makes when it makes Aaron pay to win. You good?
I hate you.
What? Peanut allergies are so severe.
They are. They're very severe. You are correct.
Anyway, you read that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
The Herlock-Sholmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative technique is based. And red-pilled. This little D indicant was a happy byproduct of my ongoing forensic science research.
Sorry. I'm stupid.
Forensic science? I suppose I could find out more about that. You could drag on this interaction.
Forensic science. We're not going to talk about Van Zieks. We're not talking about him.
So your t-test, is that an example of forensic science? Indeed it is. And an essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of higher quality or inferior quality. I fucked up.
Not a huge number of cases, then.
Maybe not huge like penis. Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our courts as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels there.
Yeah, you are. I haven't heard of them until recently.
That's a normal thing in courts, though.
That, like, they drag on new technology because they need to, like, verify the validity of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, it took forever for DNA to be accepted as a thing.
Yeah, but now that it has, man, it's fucking breaking cases left and right.
I think currently there's a debate going on of, like, using things like Ancestry.com. Because it was like they caught a killer once using that because his, like, grandma submitted her DNA and then hers showed up in their crime base as, like, a partial match for the murder.
I don't know. Family DNA seems like it should be allowed because, like, if DNA is reliable, all DNA should be reliable.
I think family DNA should be considered at least to make somebody a suspect.
Well, yeah, because, like, it's not quite the DNA that you have on hand, but the fact that it's extremely close, it should be suspect.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yay.
Which is partly why I undertake research in this field myself, of course.
Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mr. Sholmes?
No, that's stupid.
Oh my god, the thing that I told you is about to come up. It's not going to come up in this room, but it will come up later.
There are others in that field already, and I abhor the company of inferior minds. What? Go away.
Shoo, bitch.
Get out my way. No, what I am researching is skin prints. What?
I'm different and spunky.
I'm built different. Have you noticed how a lot of the outfits in this game accentuate armpits? What does that say about the developer?
Skin prints.
A nomenclature of my own design. It is this chemical agent that makes it possible.
Watch, and then he like pours it into his fucking face. It's like, look, they're already appearing, and like nothing's changing.
Cuts to reality, he's just foaming on the floor. It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation. How?
I think it was something about like adding their DNA to the mixture, and then it would only detect that DNA. Shamspear, spit in this vial.
You know how we're always saying, say it, don't spray it? Spray away.
Just start spraying. Go, my boy.
Get it.
Brilliant, Mr. Sholmes.
As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black. The worst color.
That's the worst color there is.
I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed.
Anyway, Van Zieks.
Yeah, Van Zickel, what's the deal? Lord Baroque Van Zieks. Yes, it is an interesting sobriquet he has, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey.
Actually, before we get onto your thing, he said something about you in court.
He was talking mad shit.
It's something about you being lovers.
And he said something about, that bitch won't never, confess.
Something about the summer of 83. I don't know. Does that ring a bell, please?
In the year 83. What happened, buddy? What happened?
Sholmes, you can tell us.
You can tell us. We'll use it against you, but we'll give it a grace period. We'll wait like a week before we use it against you. Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed. Even if he or she is not found guilty by the courts, sooner or later the hapless soul will vanish from the capital.
But vanish how exactly?
By falling under a passing carriage, or drowning in the Thames.
Yeah.
Or succumbing to a sudden fever, or, quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman.
I think the highwayman just wanted to kill someone.
Why did he say stand on your liver? What does that mean?
What?
Stand in the liver? Stand on your liver? They sound similar. So the joke is that somebody mishears them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never mind. There are new news. There are... Fuck! It all seems a little far-fetched, really.
I can see Sholmes muttering that and just, people going along with it.
Well, on the bright side, Mr. Moustache is fighting fit. For the time being, at least.
It's not overly reassuring.
I didn't say it was. Idiot.
If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, by Lord Van Ziek's own hand.
Unfortunately, he doesn't know how to cast a lightning bolt, so I don't think it was him. As it happens, Miss Susato, that is quite impossible.
I was there. At all
Every
of them.
single one.
I took pictures, look.
It's him, pushing a guy into a carriage.
I did it, Susato. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, why?
Naturally, the man has very quickly came under such suspicion. However, whether these incidents occurred, the Reaper always had a cast-iron alibi.
He was with me in the summer of 83.
It's what I call my fuck dungeon.
I'm gonna be the first to claim it as the Red Room.
You're going to hate it here.
I hate myself.
Oh, I love you.
Oh, thank you.
How are we doing on time, by the way?
Yeah, we're fine. We got 20 more minutes. Really?
Really?
The wee-wee?
And so his reign continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again.
Until last week!
Shit was crazy! Crazy, I say! That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the very day I arrived. How did you hear about it so quickly? When I was thrust into the trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And really did end bitterly indeed.
I mean, there's no way any interaction with him doesn't end.
I'm just imagining him fist fighting people to get to the courtroom first.
Move out of my way!
There's a Japanese in there!
Grab somebody. You hear me? A Japanese!
I'm not gonna let them Nipponese take this country!
And here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again.
Oh my god. He is very racist, though.
Oh, he is.
Poor Bruno. don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky or incredibly unlikable.
I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people.
Are you calling him a racist? White people can't be racist!
No. White women can't be racist.
Oh, okay.
And also black people can't be racist.
No one can be racist, apparently.
Except white guys.
And they have to be old.
Well, according to Velma. Sorry.
Did Velma say that it was just all white men?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
I watched a review for that show again today because it just auto-played while I was listening to YouTube at work.
And you were just like, eh.
I didn't want to change it because I was busy.
Anyway, Japanese people.
Suffice to say, it just made me upset.
Well, yeah, Velma, it feels like a rage bait show.
It's just, there's no redeeming qualities.
With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending, being Japanese as well as Missy Sato and myself.
I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Zeek seems to have an inherent disdain of the Japanese.
He's just outside with a brick.
Indeed. It is an interesting observation.
Do you know something about it? Do you, Mr. Sholmes? I'll beat it out of you if you know. Oh, you do know something.
It was about 10 years ago that Barak Van Zeek chose to enter the legal profession.
I keep forgetting that's his first name. Jesus Christ, they never use it.
It looks like Baron.
Right? Well, I mean, because it's like they call him Baron Von Zeeks, and then like they hit us with the Barak because like that's his actual name.
Yeah, it's Obama.
Obama.
However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan.
I'm telling you, the summer of '83 was wild.
You could just do whatever.
It was the time for the boys.
Truly the pinnacle of human life.
No.
Yes. What the? Tell us more, Mr. Sholmes.
Was the summer of '83?
My secret love affair?
What happened?
Well, I had had a few martinis.
Yes, martinis. I like girly drinks.
Martinis can be pretty fucking good.
I know.
I believe I've made it clear before. I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair.
An affair? Oh, but...
Go away now. The veil will be lifted on the events that pass in due course. I have no doubt. For now, however, it is Mr. Moustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe.
Oh, we're done.
Oh, I guess so. Well, I think we should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues.
That's the spirit, Bruno. Okay, are you good? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. See you later.
Piss off. Yes, until later.
No, Mr. Shums. We were thinking you'd come with us.
Unfortunately, I hate you.
Ew, gross.
You were? Why bring him? Natsume hates this guy.
Well, because Natsume's in jail. He's not going to be there.
Mm.
We're bringing him to the crime scene. Because he has the skin print serum.
Alright. Sure.
Yes, of course. You said so just a moment ago. You said we witnessed your forensic talents in action.
Ah, yes. I do recall saying something along those lines.
Except that this science has not been accepted into the court system yet, and thus, if he sprayed that over the crime scene, it'd be contaminated and throw out.
No, it's fine, Caesar wasn't assassinated.
Oh, shit, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
But you go on ahead with your bad self.
God. Anyway, speaking of Caesar, did you ever see that picture of, like, a bottle of Caesar dressing stabbed with a knife and someone's just like, I just don't get it. How are there thousands of people who get the joke and I don't?
It's fine. Some people just aren't firing on all cylinders. You know what I mean? I shall be sure to follow you later. In all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might.
I'll hit the Dairy Queen first.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it really good. Your commitment astounds me.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We eagerly await your arrival.
Ow. Oh, you okay?
No, that one hurt.
How?
It's like all the force of that sneeze just hit me like right here.
Oh god, that sucks.
Bye-bye, Runo. Bye, Susie. You only get one bye. We're having issues.
Go away.
Girly problems.
This is for taking my fucking girl thing. I don't know.
She's wearing my bows and I hate it.
And my bra. She can't fit them. She just doesn't want me to have them.
I have bras because I'm hopeful.
One day.
One day.
One of these days.
Oh, hey, there you are. Let's examine. You good?
Chuck something at him.
Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there?
What a question indeed. Was it not your good self who asked me to attend the scene?
And then Gregson's like, you brought him here?
You fool! What have you unleashed?
Oh.
Oi! What are you doing here, Sholmes?
Did you hit the thing?
No?
Oh, okay. But it hurt something. Oh well.
What are you doing? What are you up to over there? What are you doing here?
You keep asking that question like I'm not allowed to be here.
Dear me. Once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems.
Is now the time, Mr. Sholmes? Are you about to show us your forensic talent in action as you promised?
I don't know why you trust this man.
No, I left it at home. I just want to see you work.
With the greatest of pleasure, my dear madam.
We're gonna piss all over the crime scene.
6 feet straight up and not gonna drop on us.
God, I like it when his thing does that. It looks so cool.
What is all this? All of this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruhodo.
A gun.
A gun. Sherlock Sholmes' sensational skin print Seeker gun. Moments ago, I took a sample from the teacup that was used by the victim. Sample? For Mr. Shamsphere's cup? Exact! Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches. A sample of those secretions is all I need to produce this. And a refined indicator serum. By liberally spraying the room with this chemical,
Oh, sorry.
everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on. I won't hog them.
They're really cool. It's such a great gift.
There. Now spray the chemical indicator about and all will be revealed.
Spray? How do I do that exactly?
Okay, listen. This is gonna make any sense to you, but the gods who control us will know. A little press of X on the area you're interested in is all that is required. Like this.
Semen!
What is that stuff?
It's semen, did you not hear me?
It's like a fog. You know, the creature's gonna kill me. A suspension of the chemical indicator in a pressurized gas is the most efficient way to cover a large area. That was another invention I discovered incidentally whilst I was developing this idea.
Show him, stop talking. I want to show Cody something. As you do.
Go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. You may learn something interesting about the victim's movements in the night in question.
Well, there's nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's explore. Okay, so you said press X to spray.
Yes.
There we go. I know there's more.
Do it under.
There we go.
Yeah, somebody was getting some back shots.
Yeah.
Look, there are dozens of handprints there.
I don't know why I had to hit the painting itself and not the spot that I definitely sprayed.
I don't know why this person just, getting their back blown out while looking at this picture of a church.
Why is this the one spot he chooses when he goes to do that?
Right? Look at it.
This is thing I wanted to show you because it's like clearly someone has been having a really good time in this this one spot. You good?
Yeah. So that a great many indeed. So much so that it's hard to make out any one individual print, in fact.
You know, it's okay, Sholmes. I think we know what happened here.
We know. We don't need to talk about it.
It sends a chill down my spine.
Shut up.
Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he was admiring the picture.
Okay, but question. Why would he do that?
He's tired.
He has nothing else to do.
I know that he lives on the ground floor, but like, just imagine he's tired.
It's the thought of the stairs.
It's the thought of the stairs.
Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene, after all.
It's the ghost of the stairs.
Without
wishing to state the obvious, you wouldn't generally admire a picture from such close quarters, I feel.
Ah, very true, Mr. Sato. Bit of a mystery, then.
You don't know what sex is, do you?
He's an innocent child. Caesar wasn't assassinated.
Everything like circles back around to Caesar. Anyway, let's continue to spray around.
Wait, how much time do we have?
I don't know, like 4 minutes.
You want to call it?
No, I want to keep spraying.
You're looking for something specific?
No, I'm just gonna spray everything in the room so we have something to do. Oh my god, it's everywhere. He's got so much shit.
Listen, if a man if a man lives alone, he's liable to react a certain way.
He be acting up in this room.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's see.
What about that scrap on the floor?
I already tried that, and nothing came of it.
Ah, okay.
I think we got everything.
You're probably right.
God, this room is disgusting.
What do you mean? This is what my room looks like. Is this not normal?
Okay, so I don't know if we're gonna get anything else.
Okay. Alright, let's call it here.
Alright, I guess so.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that has been the Great Ace Attorney. We hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.